Crowdfunding is a practice of raising money from large number of people to fund a project or venture. It is said to have started out back in the 1700s, but the online crowdfunding started out recently in 1997. Crowdfunding ventured where no banks would dare to. They made access to loans possible for those who would normally get rejected by commercial banks. The Philippines has a large population that is unbanked, which made it a very lucrative spot for this kind of business model. Hence, Farmon, Funco, and Capital, among others, came to be. This business paradigm blew the investment doors wide open for many. You can set it up with minimal capital and with just a few taps on your phone. It was fast, modern, innovative, and inclusive. Plus, the idea of being able to help out a farmer or start a business and earn at the same time made it a perfect investment vehicle. So, we got in, of course, and we got paid, of course, and we repeat, of course, until.
Hi, welcome to Rogue Sector.
Well, thousands of residents in the Philippines have been ordered to evacuate their homes after a volcano began spewing ash into the sky.
The government has raised the alert level to 4 out of a 5.
Many were surprised when Taal volcano started spouting steam and ash on Sunday, affecting not only the Calabarzon region but also other parts of Luzon.
The DOH is confirming that a 38-year-old female Chinese patient under investigation, or PUI, is positive for the novel coronavirus
placing
2019.
the entire mainland of Luzon under quarantine.
The government has reimposed strict lockdown measures in Manila and some nearby provinces, forcing public transportation and most businesses to shut down.
Remember that we have made the difficult decision to implement the ECQ because we resolve to save lives and prioritize the health of our fellow Filipinos.
Then, everything stopped. I knew there were going to be typhoons, weather disturbances, La Nina, flood. I mean, we're no stranger to these things. We get them every single year. But a volcanic eruption immediately followed by a global pandemic that would have never crossed my mind. I realized I was staring at my first Black Swan event. Farmon, Funco, and Capital were quick to send out notification emails about a possible delay in disbursement. But given what was happening that time, it was going to be an uphill struggle for these companies to return the capital of their investors. We were going in and out of lockdown. You need permits to go from one place to another. Different areas have different level of quarantine restrictions and protocols. It was simply impossible to operate a business seamlessly. I decided I should just wait for about a year before I send out my withdrawal request. So, since 2022, here's the summary of what I've been through. My investment with Funco was mainly business loans, and seeing everything got shut down in the height of the pandemic and noticing that some of these businesses remained closed even after the lockdown was lifted, I knew that my investment was gone. Just gone. So imagine my surprise when I emailed them and got a reply, and within a week, I got my capital back. Surreal. Farmon kept me updated with what was happening. They made sure that I know the impact of the pandemic to the business and what their plans of action were. I also liked how they came up with options for us investors on how we would want to get our capital back. In one of my emails to them, they replied back asking for help if I know someone who might be interested in buying some of their assets so they can speed things up as far as disbursement of fund is concerned. This tells me that they're really exhausting all possible options. Unfortunately, though, I didn't know anyone. I haven't gotten my investment back. But every time I email them, I get a reply. I know that they're currently between a rock and a hard place, but I think they're doing the best they can. I have similar experience with Capital and Farmon in a sense that I haven't gotten my investment back from them too. The similarity, though, ends there. With Capital, I am not getting any reply. They have a message center on their website, and they also have, from what I remember, three email addresses that you can use to reach out to them. I've tried them all, and nothing. Complete silence. The only thing that tells me that they're still there is their website. Somehow, it's still up. They need to understand that if they don't respond to our emails, the reply we get is what our mind creates for us. And in my case, it's becoming more and more unpleasant. Each of us will have different experiences. If yours was better, please share it in the comment section below. I guess there's no amount of diversification any of us could have done to hedge from this. Not against a pandemic of global magnitude. But looking back, a lot of us could have minimized its impact by following basic risk mitigation, such as investing by tranches and by ensuring that we have a decent emergency fund before we even begin investing. We also need to be reminded that investing comes with risks, the known and, as we have recently witnessed, the unknown risks. Only invest something you are prepared to lose. I don't think I was scammed, but I don't see myself putting money in these kind of platforms in the near future. I'm not closing my doors. The crowdfunding paradigm was really promising, and it still is. I still believe in their cause. They were able to help a lot of farmers and startup businesses. I still want to be a part of that. I did not invest for the sake of returns alone. I also wanted to help out. And I guess this is true for most of us who got into crowdfunding.
And that's about it. Thank you for spending your time with me here at Rogue Sector, and I'll see you on the next episode.